Hello and welcome to Friday stream.
Hi, I'm Kim.
I'm Goran. I guess you know us so far. So, Climate Hackathon. We are here at the end. You just submitted your projects and we are really happy about it and looking forward to take a look at your submissions and review them and pass it on to our council and judges to vote on. It was a lot of fun those 5 days. We had a lot of chats on the way with people from all over the world, and we've seen that many of you put a lot of effort into this, and thank you also in the name of participating NGOs and non-profits who provided challenges for this hackathon. Those are real challenges they are facing, so this is Hackathon for Good, and we are super happy that we will be able to help them out with some proof of concepts, ideas, solutions, and what you built over there. We will take a look at that.
Yeah, we brought you this hackathon from Stratitech and Microsoft together.
Yeah, and we have our partners and sponsors. So we have Ember, an independent climate and energy think tank focused on accelerating the global electricity transition. We have Subak, an accelerator and data cooperative for climate nonprofits. And we have Startup Wise Guys. It's a mentorship-driven accelerator program for early-stage startups, providing seed capital, office space, and most important, mentorship.
Now we have some additional partners as well who's helped us along the way. So it's Copenhagen Capacity, Tech Barbecue, Impactor, Earth Hacks, Wonder Coders, Food Cafe, Azure Skåne, and the Nordic Women and Tech Awards. And thank you so much for spreading the word and helping us out.
Hashtag Hack the Climate.
This is my favorite thing the whole day because I haven't seen who's in the presentation.
What was happening out there? Yeah, thank you for sharing your pictures on social media. We created, I think, over 50 personal banners. That was nice. You were sharing it out there, and through the daily streams, we featured some of your pictures that you posted as a team or your pictures on Discord or social media. And today we have two. One is the Ninja Climate Hackers team that Monica posted on the Discord channel. And we also had purple penguins that shared on the social media story behind the scenes what their team was doing and how it looked through the week. They put a lot of effort, caffeine, energy drinks into their project. It's awesome, amazing. Yeah, great job. So feel free to check out on social media. A huge shout out to them. Like really nice to see such a video of a team working hard. Okay, so as you all know, DevPost was our platform where you submitted the projects. We received those submissions. Valid submissions should include, as mentioned several times, 3-minute video, not longer, text description, and link to code repository. So we hope you added this in the project over there. And we also hope that you added the team members to your projects. And our council will validate the submissions. And judges will vote on those submissions. So we will say few words about it a bit later. So I guess we could start with our guests today. We have a lot of guests, so let's have some chats and to hear about them and their experience about Hackathon and what they think about it. So who should we start with? We have guests from Microsoft, Sherry, Catherine, and Camila. Hello. Sherry?
Hello again.
Welcome back. I think everybody knows you so far, but like, could you quickly introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Sherry Liz, and I'm working as Azure developer, engagement lead at Microsoft. I'm based in Copenhagen, Denmark, and my role is literally is to be one of the main points of contact between Microsoft and developer communities to support you and take you through your skilling journey.
That is awesome. I thought at first you will say I'm Azure Pass, but those are not available anymore.
You have been Mrs. Azure Pass.
Yeah. So those are not available anymore, I believe. Teams use them well to build their projects. Yeah.
Yes, I could see. Yes.
Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, so any highlights from this hackathon? Something you want to bring up? Share?
I want to again thank you all that you had a great understanding of the urgency of this issue and spend your week even till very late in the evening and join forces across the borders to work together to solve these challenges that was provided by our nonprofits. So again, thank you very much. And we know that this is like a hackathon. There will be winners, but I want to emphasize that the winner is the planet Earth and also all the Earthlings, because this is our home that we are trying to save. And thank you very much for all your effort.
Yeah, that's well said. And every line of code written on this hackathon actually helps. Like that's for sure. And we hope NGOs over there, out there that provided those challenges will find this really useful and that it will kick off some ideas and projects on their side to actually help them out and make something nice of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you are as excited as we are to see all the submissions, right?
Exactly. I mean, especially because you were also in the coffee corners. We had really great conversation with many of the team members. I really cannot wait for this stream to be finished, so we can go together through the solutions.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a fun week.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, thank you, Sherry. Yeah. And we have Katrine and Camilla.
So Katrina, would you like to introduce yourself? Who are you?
And thanks for having us again.
Yeah.
It feels like a long time, even though it was Monday morning. So my name is Catherine, and I'm leading our marketing plan here at Microsoft Western Europe team around sustainable transformation. Let's see.
Sounds good. And Camilla?
Yes, hello, and hello to everyone joining this afternoon. I hope you had a very lovely week. My name is Camilla, and I'm also working in Microsoft Western Europe, primarily with events. That's it.
Nice. So how you like hackathon so far? What are your highlights?
I think quite a learning curve. It's been a super interesting week. I was so happy with one of the coffee talks we had that I was not the only one being completely new to this and only made it to activate an Azure subscription and didn't take it much further than that yet. I think the highlight would be amazing to see all the great work that's been done. Fantastic to see all the different levels people are working on. And I think when we started planning here, we really said it was for everyone. We needed all profiles, as long as you're interested in saving the planet, as Sherry also mentioned. And I really think it's been fantastic to see the inclusion and everyone being able to contribute with their expertise.
Yeah, and I think also the dedication we've seen in the community and just the level of creativity and all the questions coming in and really people leaning in this week. I think it's amazing to see. And as Katrina mentioned, this is I think we mentioned it on Monday that this is, usually we don't do hackathons, actually Katrina and I, so this is the first time. And it's been such a fun and interesting ride this past week to see how dedicated and passionate people really are, and also about this subject that I bet we all are passionate about in this forum today. So it's been, and thank you so much for a great host.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Job, Oren and Kim. It's been, you've done such an amazing job.
Thanks. So we will see you as participants in the next hackathon then, because that's the next step you need to take, right?
I think you joined one, right, Kim?
Yes, I did. It was a great experience. I actually started out just like you. We organized our own hackathon with clients last summer, and then Goran pulled me into the hackathon world as a participant in December, actually, when we were hacking to save the forest at that time.
Yeah.
And it was a really fun experience, so I can only recommend it, I must say.
Yeah.
I think it was more fun to hack than to organize, actually.
So next weekend we are joining some hack.
Developer hacks before joining an actual hackathon. I can always.
But I think, I mean, from my side, because I'm not a developer either, I really thought the experience, because I went into that hack thinking that I would probably not be able to. At first, I didn't really think that I would have to work the whole weekend. That was to start with. And I didn't really feel that I would be able to contribute as much as I could. But I did work through the whole weekend, much more than I expected. And I really must say that the mix that we had of developers and business people, it was exactly what we needed, because we had different focuses. We could spread out the tasks, and it was a lot of fun. And I must say as well, this week, we've learned so much. Because you get to deep dive into a subject that you maybe not work with every day. I mean, the same thing when we've been interviewing the NGOs during this week. I think we've learned so much more about different areas. I think that's been an incredible thing as well.
Yeah, and as Sim said yesterday, I really like that, like on hackathons, you have this limiting component of time, right? It's a short time, and then to achieve the goal, your creativity needs to be really high, and you need to be innovative and push that to actually in a short time frame do something like really good. And that's most inspiring about hackathons. And hackathons is such drive innovation, and that's why they are organized by a lot of companies, externally, internally, to boost some ideas and such.
I think it's a good reminder of how much you can actually achieve under a very short period of time if you focus. Because we do a lot of things and we say, oh, I do it next week, or we need 3 weeks, or we need 3 months, and so on. But you can actually achieve a lot of work if you just focus some very specific time to a task. I think that's a good learning to bring with you in your normal work life as well, actually.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Our next guest is Timos, and we didn't had Timos earlier on the stream, so welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thanks for your invitation. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Great.
So could you give us a quick introduction, who you are, what you're doing?
Absolutely.
Yep.
First of all, congratulations to the team that has been working very hard. I know this very well, to Catherine, to Sherry, and of course, Goran, to you and your team for the great work that you have delivered all these weeks. I'm Timos. I'm the head of philanthropies for Western Europe. My job is to work with nonprofit organizations aiming to build programs that can help scale societal impact. And essentially, we're working on various pieces. Most of them are focused on building skilling capability for underserved communities, but also we are working with other NGOs in tackling other issues, societal issues like their environmental sustainability, or helping our nonprofits to become more efficient by using technology. So this is pretty much my job.
Nice, great.
So the hackathon is perfect for you then, in that sense.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So how do you work? How does Microsoft work with the NGOs normally? What else do you do except for this hackathon?
I would say Yeah, so that's a great question. So actually, Microsoft has a huge legacy around working with nonprofit organizations. We've been doing this almost since the beginning of when this company was born. Over the last years, though, I have to say that we're delivering software and cloud solutions to eligible nonprofit organizations in order to help them build solutions that can serve better their audience. So essentially, a lot of nonprofit organizations today, they can visit some of our websites and apply for some technology that we offer, in some cases completely for free, in order to enable them build the infrastructure they need in order to help their audience. So this can be, for example, getting access to I don't know, Office 365, so that they can improve the productivity within their teams, or to be more responsive when we talk about NGOs that are going into the humanitarian action activities. But also we have a great program. It's called AI for Earth, which is very much focused on sustainability, environmental sustainability. And I know a lot of NGOs today on this hackathon are dealing mainly with this, where we give the opportunity to the nonprofits after they apply through our website to get access to Azure credits. And also in some instances, we try to help them connect with the right resources, with the right stakeholders, so that they can build the solution and then connect it with the right people.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very important work, because I can imagine, I mean, they have challenges of very different degrees. And you can use, with technology coming as well, and I mean, if you take AI, it's a wide field as well. Yeah. So just being able to get help to get pointed in the right direction must be really important.
Yes, and we are. I would say that we are acting complementary with the nonprofit. So nonprofits right now, they know much better than us where are the serious issues, where are the solutions they need, and that's why they are here today, right? Yeah. And then what we are doing, and this is also part of our mission as a company, is how can we empower them through our technology to build the solution and build a better society.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's great. One question following that, like, are there any stories you would like to highlight, like success stories out of this NGO program that you're leading, like AI for Good or something like?
Absolutely. So we have, you would allow me not to make reference to the names because I haven't asked them.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Of course.
But I can tell you that we are very privileged working with big organizations in the humanitarian action, for example, during the time of COVID, where we offer them technology that help them to be more reactive in the areas where we had huge issues with COVID. Yeah. On their environmental space, as we speak, we are building a solution on tracking emissions that coming up in the environment, and this is how we educate specific industry to become more conscious on how they are controlling their operations, so that they can be less harmful to their environment in the future. And it would be a big mistake not to mention our great nonprofits working on building capacity for underserved communities, offering access to learning opportunities for underserved communities, and help them to learn how technology works. Yeah. So I would invite everyone on this hackathon. I would be glad to connect with those organizations and explore together what are the options in the future. Happy to do that.
Yeah, perfect. So what are your expectations on the solutions that we're getting now? Will they be able to help?
Yeah, absolutely. So usually the way we work is that obviously there are tools, but when we see that there are some areas where we see great opportunities for better advancement or for more improvement, then we always try to support one way or another. And, we also approach those type of issues from our customers' angle, because we have to acknowledge the fact that we have a lot of our customers right now who are challenged with a lot of sustainability issues. Yeah. And sometimes nonprofits are a great resource to find a solution that can afterwards be scaled and connect them. So I think, to me, this is when we are completing our mission as a company, when we bring nonprofits with customers or other partners to connect with each other and give a solution to a common issue like the environmental sustainability we're talking here.
Yeah. So what are your expectations on the solutions? What are you looking forward
I'm
to?
expecting to see some proof of concepts that we could eventually try to evaluate, assess internally, and then work together and partner with some of the nonprofits participating into this hackathon today, and together explore what are the partnerships that we can build so that we can help them scale and for us to become more successful in this field.
Sounds great.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you
so much for joining.
Yeah.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me, and congratulations again to everyone, and of course to the participants.
Yeah,
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so our next guest is Razvan, and he's from Startup Wise Guys. We will have him on screen in a few seconds. Hopefully, he's ready.
You have your camera on, Razvan? Or can you turn it on?
Fixing hair.
Exactly.
Yeah, possibly. If you have any questions for our guests while we have them now on the live chat, don't hesitate to ask on Discord or the YouTube comments. It's fine. Yeah.
There is one question actually, Goran.
Yeah, sure.
So we have one of the teams that want to update the submission because there was something wrong there. Is there still chance for them, or they should resubmit it as a new project?
Regarding the link being added as text, that's the question that was posted on Discord on general chat. Is that what you're asking me about?
Let me read it again.
So if you had a link to your video in the text description, it is fine as long as it's linked to the video, right? We will pass it on to the judges as such, so it's fine. That is acceptable.
Was that the question you were?
No, actually they didn't. They wanted to also add their pitch deck. They want to add new links.
Okay. So Yimi is online and he can help out. So please reach out to Yimi on Discord and he can help out there. Yeah. To look into details regarding that, what was submission and what they want to add. So it's fine. Yeah. Yeah. So
okay.
While we wait for Razvan to join, yeah. Anything else you would like to add, Sherry?
I was thinking maybe we can. How about that we watch the video with the other council member that's sent here?
Yeah, we could take a look at the video from Eric now. And Eric is working for AI Sweden. He is also driving the One Climate initiative over there. Yeah, I'll let him tell his story. He's part of the council. And we will have that in a few seconds on the stream.
Hey guys, my name is Eric Wilson. I'm one of the council members that is about to dig into the great solutions you've been working on for the past week. In my daily job, I work as a project manager at an organization called AI Sweden, where we exist to spread and apply AI in the Swedish society. And as part of being project manager, I was part of co-authoring a report recently where we looked into how AI can be used to tackle the climate challenge, both in an AI transformation way and climate adaptation and emission reduction. So I know it's a complex question, what you've been working on, but it's also close to my heart. So I'm really looking forward, looking more into your solutions. And what I hope to see in this, as a result of this hackathon, is these really nicely thought of solutions that could be very complex in the back end, but sort of the front end and the black box solution is super easy, that people with basically no tech expertise can understand and use, as let's say farmers and from the agriculture and forest industry, which I come from, can easily adapt and use in their daily work. So these are some of my thoughts, and I look really forward looking into your solutions and work hard.
Great. So that was Eric, who is part of our council. And they will be the ones who review your submissions now, before we pass them on to the judges. So, do we have Razvan? Now we do, yeah. Perfect.
Yes. Just sort out the cameras.
You are muted.
Okay, now you should hear me?
You. Yeah,
yes,
now we hear you
welcome.
and see you.
Okay, great. Thanks. Basically, I was trying to fiddle with the phone a bit, and then my phone went down for good. Tech fails when you need it the most.
It happens, but that's fine. So,
How have you been? Long week? Putting everything together?
Yeah, a lot of fun. Like since Monday morning, this is the 6th stream in a row. So yeah, one more on Sunday to announce the winners, and that will be it for this week.
Yeah.
So could you introduce yourself quickly to our watchers online? So who you are, what you're doing?
Absolutely. So hi everyone, I'm Razvan. I'm working with Startup Wise Guys as a business developer and expansion manager. I'm also a startup founder myself. I had one startup which was dealing with air pollution in cities. So that topic would have been great to enter the hackathon. But now I'm basically working for Startup Wise Guys, which is an accelerator program based in Estonia. We have a vertical on sustainability, and thereby we are very interested in seeing the solutions that you produced and seeing which ones of these or the features that the solutions are having can transform into startups or startups ideas, and with those we can help you out definitely.
Great. So this is not first hackathon that Startup Wise Guys is joining as a partner and sponsor, right? You often join hackathons. Like it's interesting to see the teams and what they are creating.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's been on for the past 3 years with Wise Guys entering this hackathon space, either sometimes as a partner in executing the hackathon, or simply for the mentoring part or for the follow-up program for the startups or the teams that are coming out of the hackathon.
Yep.
So we worked a lot with a Garage 48 in Estonia. Basically, they were the ones who kicked off the Hack the Crisis movement.
Yep.
So basically, we brought that into Latvia together with a few other partners. Then we passed it on to our Lithuanian office and so on and so forth. And after that, I actually met Goran and Sherry in the Hack the Crisis Denmark, which we did together. It was an awesome experience. About a year ago, we put together, I think, 500 people or so. So really happy about that one too. And basically what we are doing and aiming with this is simply to support as much as we can promising teams and talent, and then offering them a platform to continue and the right mentoring and guidance.
Yeah, because I was just going to ask that, because it's not uncommon from hackathons that you have tons of really good ideas and then nothing happens. Mm-hmm. So how do we make sure that we actually get action from the hackathons? How do you support them in more detail?
Absolutely, I can share a few words on that too. So basically, when we join hackathons as a supporting partner, we either bring in a bit of mentoring if the hackathon allows it, or we are offering seats in our online pre-acceleration program. So based on a few criteria, the most promising teams, we are selecting them and bringing them in our online pre-acceleration program, which is 2 months long and has weekly topics, for instance, culture, purpose and values, product building, legal basics, accounting, investor relations. So it's almost like a kindergarten where the founders or the teams are getting all the right basics in place.
Yeah.
And we have all these on a platform. Basically, the teams are logging in, the founders are getting the weekly content, they go through it, they have also homeworks or assignments, and then at the end of the program, they basically end up with a lot of materials already prepared, such as investor decks and you name it. And of course, a demo day is in place for them after those two months.
Yeah. So this is great because this is one of the prizes that one of the teams will be getting as well. So that's really a great opportunity.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what are your expectations about this hackathon? You're part of council, you will see the submissions, like what do you expect to see there?
Of course, I could say solutions that have an impact immediately, right? We all want this short term, we want it now, but we know that it's never like that. So what I want to see is simply committed founders, committed to a higher goal, committed to their idea. The idea can change anyways with time, with the proper guidance. Once you have the right founders in place, the idea can slightly change, and then you move on and you build on it.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you were in a position like to join the hackathon as participants, we had these 4 main tracks: carbon, ecosystem, waste, and water. Which track would you pick?
I think I would go for the carbon one.
Carbon, yeah. Okay, interesting. We had a lot of challenges in the carbon track, and was a lot of really interesting challenges with a lot of data provided by those NGOs, real data that actually can hopefully solutions based on that will make some change and help out the NGOs. So I assume you're also excited about solutions to see them as we are. We haven't seen them also, like 5 p.m. was the deadline for teams to submit. And we will after this pass it on to the council and tomorrow to our judges to vote on that. Okay.
Looking forward to those. Absolutely.
Yeah. Any final words? Good luck to participants.
Good luck to all of them. Massive thanks to them for putting in the effort and looking forward to a brighter future together. And thank you to Goran and the team behind for making this possible.
Thanks. Yeah. And good luck to you as well, because you have all the work in front of you now, right? In the council.
Oh, yeah. Bring it on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, so getting back to our presentation, we said hack the climate hashtag. We are still following it and will be following it until Sunday next week. Like share how team looks like after the hackathon. That could also be fun. Someone wrote on Discord that it's like a crashing moment that needs to take some rest now.
Yeah.
So let us know. Are you excited about Sunday to see the winners? And
And what were your greatest learnings?
yeah,
Because I mean, a lot of you actually teamed up with people you didn't know and people around the globe as well. So what were your experiences from that? I think that's been really cool to see as well, how people have met up and how they've used the possibility of working in different time zones, and I can assume that they have learned a lot about different ways of looking at the problem depending on where you come from, actually.
yeah, that's true. So what will happen with the projects now? Council will review are the submission valid, and they will give their scoring on the projects, and afterwards it will be taken. Judges will take these 4 criteria to vote on projects. So they will, as we mentioned earlier, they will take a look at impact. Okay, how much impact this solution has? Is it solving only that challenge? Is it fully solving that challenge? Is it solving some other challenges around the world, can be applied elsewhere? Is it feasible? So can technology solve that? Can it be solved in legal and other aspects? Implementation, how much you've done through this hackathon. We know that not all teams were hardcore and made a whole full-blown solution, which is fine. That's why we have 4 criteria. Maybe you had such a great idea where in impact you will get the top scores from all judges, and yeah, even though if you only made a few clickable screens or something, whatever you were working on. Implementation, we said, innovation, and yeah, was it innovative and creative? Was it using the latest technologies? There was a lot of requests for Azure passes, so we do believe that you used the latest technologies, and there is something interesting behind that. Personal banners are still available. Yeah.
Keep spreading the word.
Yeah. Keep spreading the word. You should be proud, because it's not easy to put time through the week. We know that a lot of you work full time and such, and joining this, it took some extra effort, and we appreciate that. Judges will also appreciate that, and in the end, those NGOs who you will help out in the end, they will really appreciate that. Okay. Stream, only 1 left. We can do it.
1 to go. Exactly.
1 to go.
I think it's easy for us. Imagine the participation sitting there waiting.
Yeah. But okay, now they can get the proper rest, like proper sleep, and prepare for Sunday afternoon, 5 p.m. Central European time. We know that we have participants and submissions all over the world, so we hope that time suits you to watch it live. Otherwise, all recordings are available on our YouTube channel. And when we announce winner Sunday after the stream, their post page will be updated, so submitted projects will be visible, and winners will be over there marked. DevPost as such has gamification, so you can earn some badges just by submitting to this hackathon. You already got some badges, and yeah, keep joining the other hackathon and earn more of those, right? And yeah, we have 1 hackathon coming up, and it's a big one. It's AI for Healthcare Hackathon. It's kicking off in April 21st. It will last for 3 weeks, which is a long time period. And in these 3 weeks, there will be 1 day touch point, what we're doing here every day in a week. 1 day per week where we will touch base with the teams via the live streams, and mentors will be available. And both clinical mentors, experts, and technical mentors. For this hackathon, there is a pre-selection, so only 20 teams will be selected into this hackathon. Hackathon is organized Stratitech is organizing it in partnership with Microsoft, with main partners from NVIDIA, SAS, and Women in AI. Their experts are also joining this and will be available there, so you can easily connect with those hospitals. What is unique about this hackathon is that challenges are provided by leading hospitals across Europe, and those are also real cases with real data provided by those hospitals. And there will be some interesting prizes, like potential to continue working on these challenges after the hackathon with those hospitals by support from one of the partners. Yeah. I think that is a great opportunity. I will paste a link in both the Discord and YouTube live, so you can check out the page. And we've seen so far that there were data scientists on this hackathon. You already have teams. Maybe you could apply. Maybe you could be selected as one of those 20 teams. If you are interested in healthcare, give it a try. Why not? You will have a great mentorship through the hackathon, and yeah, you can build something interesting for healthcare, and that's also hacking for good.
It
right?
is. It's equally important, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. So check it out, give it a try. When you're signing up your team, you need to provide one document description with list of references, so you can put your LinkedIn links in it and maybe mention some projects, relevant projects that you worked on. But if you worked on the data science project in scope of this hackathon, you can also list that, right? Yeah. So that is a valid reference for the hackathon. Will be also a lot of fun. And you will hang out with us again, right, Kim? So yeah, that's a great
That's
fun.
the reason for joining as well, right?
Yeah.
Just to hang out with us.
For sure. So, what's next? We go for council, send them submissions. We wait for jury to vote, and then on Sunday we will be back and we will announce the winners.
Goran has promised to wear a tie, so you need to join just because of that.
Yeah, of course. And I'm from Croatia, and we invented the tie, and we are really proud about it. So I will wear a tie on Sunday to make it look more, yeah.
It is festive. We are celebrating,
festive.
Right?
Yeah. So for sure. Thank you for joining today.
Yeah, and great work to you all. Really, it's been impressive to see the amount of effort you put into it. I think it's been really nice to see how people have been sharing information between the teams hacking on the same challenges as well. Once you found data or videos or webinars or whatever, that you really share that with each other. Yeah. I think that's really a highlight as well, to see that people are, combining efforts for the good. So great work, and thank you so much for joining us.
And once again, thanks to our main partner, Microsoft, and all other partners that help us along the way with the prizes or just sharing in their networks to promote this event and to make it happen. So thank you, and see you on Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.